taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go to wrap up this Sunday of action. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Rodgers going to throw. Oh, no, his first throw of the Super Bowl is intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And bulldozing his way through. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's looking at? A big loss here as he's taken down. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
17.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, his first throw of the Super Bowl is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Cook. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now, hang on here. Not what you want to see because Dalvin Cook injured, at least for the moment, and in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard from 3 yards out. And the Jets will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Whoa! It still won't go down. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Goff. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Second down and 4. That'll be caught by St. Brown. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now it's 3rd and 4.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Goff. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on his first 2 carries in the ballgame. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And some room to roam now. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, but for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed to get to the outside part of the field and made that play?
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. Rodgers now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Fighting his way through contact. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out right at the 35. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And some room to work. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he'll go down at the 28. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's good. Lions, first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Hold on. Check. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Down the right sideline. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards that time.
25 yards on the play.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. On play action, it's Rodgers. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. From the end zone, here comes Williams. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Well, he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. And Cook has it left side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This 2nd and 4. A quick throw complete to Chark. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. Cook. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 28. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a yard. They run it again with Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give Gave him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Cook. And just a short gain that time as they're able to gain down. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Cook will score. Touchdown, New York. Wolf on now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from it?
Super one.
Now it's gone. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Go.
3rd and long. It's gone. He finds his man complete. It's Stanley. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. 4th down, a give to Gibbs. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Goff. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shell.
Back to throw, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead. 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 76 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football. Ticking.
They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now a play fake. Rodgers. This one deep for Wilson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson. 60 yards. And the Jets are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
14. Hey, let's go. Go, ground. Ground. Maverick.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 90 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jets are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they can't bring him down. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, here's Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Jets come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And the New York Jets have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy will be in the Big Apple. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy